What's up everyone out there in YouTube land, it's me, Perry Lovewhistle, and as you can see I'm back on Engrosser to do a quick update and also try out a new camp. So first of all, some updates. Engrosser did get one of the Wakazashis of the Frozen Skies, which now that he is level 21 will proc the Spirit Strike. It doesn't proc very often, but I'm still running the dual wield instead of the big two-hand slashing, just because between this and the Winter's Fury, we actually have a little bit higher DPS than the big axe. Also, I got to level 21 fighting Aqua Goblins over on the coast, but most of them have greened out to me except for the occasional wizard, and it just got boring waiting for wizards to spawn, so I want to try the Enraged Goblin camp. Plus the fact that the Enraged Goblins are not casters, that makes it a little bit easier for me to fight. So in case you're unaware, if you start out at the crossroads, which are usually camped by evil players, and head straight west into this nook, you can find 3 enraged goblins. They should be level 13 to 15. So I've got 1 blue and 2 greens, 2 dark greens. There's very little chance that I'm going to be able to pull just one of them, which is why it's so good that there are no higher level players camping those guards. Because if I fail to break this camp, I'm going to need to flee back there and try to reset. I've never successfully broken this camp before, and I had considered stopping and asking for some buffs, but I kind of want to see if I can manage to do this without extra higher level buffs. I already do have a whole bunch of higher level equipment, so this should be doable. Yep, got all 3 of them. I'm gonna fight the blue one first. Well, that went way smoother than I was expecting. I didn't even get down to half health. Enraged Goblin Beads, which are for the Cleric quest. Also, Strength +1 might be more useful than my 2 AC that I'm getting from my Tattered Gorget. And no money. So I'm just going to have Rotting Goblin Beads. And I got, I don't know, maybe a fifth of a of a gold. Let's sit here for an hour and kill these enraged goblins and see how much of this bubble fills up in the meantime. Well, as I sit here waiting for these goblins to respawn, I checked the wiki, and these guys are on a 15-minute respawn timer, which means I'm looking at a little less than a gold bubble per hour if I get at least one blue per spawn cycle. That's just not worth it to me, so I think it's actually about time for me to be done with Butcherblock Mountains. So I'm going to head down to Dagnors Cauldron and see what the soloing is like there. I'm pretty sure that I should be able to solo up close to the Butcherblock Mountains zone line. The downside is there's a really long path. If stuff gets hairy, I don't know if I'm going to survive the long run back if I need to flee. But there should be some sandbar serpents and things like that close to this zone line that are blue to me. Here's a dark green. Might as well. Okay, so these skeletons can be dark green or blue, and they path right over here. Yeah, I think this is the place for me. We'll call this a target-rich environment. I know that there is a vendor in the zone. I'd probably be safer on the other end where I can zone into unrest if things go badly. But I think I'm going to stick around right here. I think this is the place for me. So now I'm going to spend an hour here and see how much experience I get. Well, that is just about 1 hour, and I got almost 2 gold bubbles in 1 hour. And when you consider that probably half of what I was killing was dark green instead of blue, I think this is definitely the place to be. My next gaming session on Engrosser, I'm probably going to solo there, get to level 22, and then see if I can make my way over to Unrest to start the whole grouping grind. Not only was that good experience, though, it also was decent money. I picked up a good chunk of gold, plus a lot of gems, 1 bronze two-handed sword, which is why I'm encumbered, but earrings, gems, and a little bit of research components. So let's run back to town, sell that real quick, and see how much money I made total killing skeletons and aqua goblins in the cauldron. Well, it looks like I made about 16 platinum in that hour of killing in Dagnors Cauldron, which isn't really that bad for this level. And when you add on to the fact that that was really good experience for soloing as a level 21 warrior, I think that's where I'm going to be until level 22. But that is about all the time I have for today. Engrosser is now primarily leveling outside of the Butcherblock Mountains, and the next time we see him, he's going to be trying to be the main tank in a dungeon. Until next time, bye.